In the previous lesson, we have stopped at the point where we show individual course data on the course page, but for now, we're always showing the data of the first course, no matter which course block we have clicked on. But we'll actually have to make it work in the following way. If we're going to specify an identifier of the course in the address line, we actually have to see the data of that course, an identifier of which we have specified in this address bar. And in order to achieve this, we'll have to make the route responsible for showing up course page dynamic, meaning that we'll add one dynamic segment to its address. First of all, let's just add an argument called ID in this routes callback, and then by using this ID, we're going to fetch proper course data from the courses array, and then pass it into the view so the view can display proper course data. But this is not going to work just yet because we have to add additional piece of information into every course object in this array, and that is an identifier, because we are using this identifier in our route. So let's just quickly assign identifiers to every course element, which will be the same as the element index of this array. And then we'll have to somehow use these identifiers for each course link, because right now, as we can see, the course link doesn't contain identifier of the course. So let's just go to course component that shows individual course block where we're getting the address of the course. We have to add additional piece of data, and right here we actually have to get the ID of the course from this course array, like this. And this way, course address will be generated where dynamic segment ID will be replaced with proper course identifier. But there is actually one last piece to make it work, and that is to specify dynamic segment directly inside the address of this route. And we are specifying dynamic segments by using curly braces syntax. And we can give any name to this dynamic segment. So now when accessing this route in the browser, Laravel is going to extract a course identifier from the pass it into the route callback inside the ID parameter, and then based on this parameter we're going to fetch proper course data from the courses array and pass this course data into the view, so that view can properly show the data of that course that we have requested. And after doing this, in the browser, please note whenever I'm gonna hover over individual course blocks, we're going to see that these links now contain course identifier. And by clicking on these course blocks, we will be redirected to the course page where proper course data will be shown based on the supplied course identifier in the address bar. Not only that, but we can also access individual course manually by simply supplying course identifier in the address bar, and the data of that exact course will be rendered on the course page. At the end, let's go back to course component, and right here, when we were specifying the value for the dynamic segment of the route, we can also use an alternate syntax and simply pass an identifier as a second argument without having to use an associative array. And as we will see in the browser, this is also going to work. We are still redirected to the proper course page after clicking on course block. Link to the source code of this project will be in the video description.